Hi, Dan. Oh god, why can't I get you to go? I had it. No, the webcam. I was moving it to get little stubborn lady because she's laying right next to her bed instead of in it. And I had it, and then I accidentally booped the cord, and then it got messed up. Oh god, he's
Hello.
trying to get all of Mr. Beans.
Hello.
Oh my god. Raya, why are you difficult? Can it stretch all the way over there? Maybe, but it won't stay there, I bet.
2 hours later.
Well, I'm waiting on Brandon to get ready too. He's got to do his million social media posts. Ah! I'm just trying to find a camera view that is Raya and her stubbornness. Because she's in the office, she's just not in her bed. Ah. There we go. Dog butt. Look at that face. I found a way to get to her. She's like, how dare you? Hi, sweetie. She gonna move now because I moved her camera?
Hello.
Ha ha ha. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Yo. They're helping. I'm tired. She's an adorable sassy, but she's also so very beggy now. Mm-hmm. Oh, half day and then retreat. White Knight is excited. It says this is an embroidery retreat, right? It's like a club one. Alright, now I gotta move the goddamn camera because now she's laying in the other bed. She's actually laying in her bed now. There was a mess on I-5. I did not hear about that. I mean, I-5 is always a mess, but what new mess has happened? So, does it have to be a turtle or can it be Master Splinter? Whoa. depravity. Oh, I was just filling the blank. You said depths of, and I filled in the blank. What do you want from me? Anyways. White Knight says there was a semi-crash with injuries that shut down all lanes of northbound traffic. And most of southbound. Damn, at Northgate. That wasn't far from here. That sucks. Hopefully people make it out okay. That must have been, yeah. I know I watched, somebody posted a video of, there was like a box truck going through a neighborhood that just exploded in Chicago. Yeah, but like somebody put like a soundtrack to it from, oh god, I'm trying to remember the TV show. 405 was a parking lot, I see. That's gross. I'm glad I wasn't driving today. Oh shit, I need paper towel. Ugh. Yeah, yesterday I was having, it was so hot yesterday that I had to constantly unclog my airbrush because the paint was drying in the airbrush. So, and it's hotter today. So I'm real glad that I was out there for like 12 hours getting all my airbrushing done. Because there's no way it's happening today. Today I just have to get like sealants and my secret sauce that I use as my final step. And that's just like a dusting kind of a thing, so I don't have to worry about using the airbrush for it. I don't mind if the sealant dries fast. I love how you read that. Sorry, you just, you read it as knockered. It's knackered, but you know, I guess you could go knockered with, you know, you. I mean, there's a typo, but I would have figured if you put two and two together. Not you. I finished airbrushing. I am now doing the final touches. So I'm doing the painted details. Oh god. Oh no. My feet were on camera. Don't look at those. Uh-huh. I didn't realize... Yep, I didn't realize the fucking camera had moved down. I'm gonna turn this off. The Raya left me anyways. She's been in the room since we started. She just left. You pin the dual thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try pinning it again. It was bugging out for me. Alright. Please try again. Pin. Are you pin? Pin? Why will it not pin? That's so weird. Yeah. Well, it depends on if White Knight's on mobile or not. But White Knight, if you could see if you could pin the multi-Twitch link I put in the beginning, that would be greatly appreciated. If not, I posted it at the beginning. For some reason, it's not letting me pin it. But if you want to see both of us, because yeah, Brandon's working on his tower bolt, working on levels today, right? Thank you. Thank you, White Knight. Is this a prediction for when you will launch the game? I was gonna say, okay, you ended on, you have to do your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And I remember I was trying to end streams. I had to cut the stream short last time I was doing an art stream because I was not feeling good. But on the, drawing stuff from memory, yeah. So, part of me is like, oh, I was like, I could try and draw a turtle in 5 minutes. I used to be so hardcore in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, when I was little. That was like the thing that me and my brother shared was our love of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he liked Raphael because he has terrible taste. He's angry and no one likes him. He's so edgy. Uh-huh. The one where the turtles looked real weird. Which I feel bad for saying because I know the guy that designed them, but also I like the originals. You can't get past the giant foam suits for me. Those were just, they were too good. I thought there was little holes like in the bandanas under the eyes. I don't know. I have to look that up. White Knights asked me if I've seen Hannah Gadsby's comedy show Douglas. No, I've seen her stand-up specials, but not Douglas. Where is... What of the conglomerate of stream stuff is that on? It's only there for 2 months, and then it's over on Blur. And then after that, it's on... Netflix. Poop. Yeah, I was like, that's the meme that was going around. Poop. I'm dying. No, it's pain. It's on Netflix? Okay. I was like, I haven't, like, actually sat down to watch TV. Well, I mean, I've watched TV, but it's always, like, at Ernesto's behest. He's always putting something on, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm watching a show now. Oh, yeah, that one I was like, I didn't watch it because I was like, why the fuck would he go back? But do you do that from the inside? I feel like that's like a you know what's going on now, and now you systematically destroy it from the outside instead of going back in kind of thing. Go hire. He can put more in a life and death situation this way. I guess I'm happy it's good because from what I remember, because I've told you how Squid Games was like while I was at Netflix. And yeah, so like its popularity, they were not expecting it, and then they were like, we can make so much money off of buying, you know, and essentially ripping off small creators in other countries. And but then they also kept pushing every single thing. I'm pretty sure it's one of the reasons why our stuff got canceled because they were like, we need the next Squid Games. This isn't the next Squid Games. I don't know what the fuck they were looking for. But the there was never supposed to be a season 2. Netflix just offered the guy a bunch of money, and he had been ripped off for the first season, so he was like, "Sure, I'll take it." Oh, yeah. It's like we're watching The Last of Us. Yeah, I said that's the one with the we've been watch. That's one of the shows that Ernesto keeps putting on. White Knight saying your kid is either watching Gab, Smolders, or what your husband is watching anime. I mean, that's two good choices. At least like Man, compared to my household growing up, where it was like Dad's watching Walker Texas Ranger again, I guess this is my life. He would watch. What the fuck else would he watch? He would watch this, but that was exactly what he would do. He would just watch the same show over and over and over, and it was always like cop dramas. Yeah. He likes his action. Uh-huh. Yeah. I was elected to lead, not to read. Yeah. People, please yell at me if I'm taking the sculpt out of view. Because I notice I keep pulling it closer and closer to myself while I'm painting it. Alright, White Knight is growing up as Matlock, Murder She Wrote, if it wasn't Star Wars, or Star Trek or Doctor Who. Those are good. I used to like watching Matlock and Murder She Wrote, honestly. Like, I liked, well, I think I like Murder She Wrote better because it was like sassy old lady. But, yeah. I kind of, we did watch some Star Trek, I guess? I don't know. Yeah. It's like, I think I mentioned in a previous stream that I actually got my dad, for like a very brief window, we had cable TV. And I got my dad into at least, not like anime, but, Gundam Wing. Because it was giant robots murdering people. Of course he's gonna... But yeah. All of Stargate. Oh yeah, I remember. They did a TV show. I can't... Was that TV show any good? I vaguely remember it. It had like the nerdy guy was still in it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Why is this thing... a bit dated, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I think it's... I remember watching it for a little bit, and then it kind of went downhill, if I remember correctly. Maybe it picked back up eventually. I forgot to get into an argument with my webcam, because I don't know why it won't rack focus anymore. Was there a spin-off that followed the angsty Pharaoh boy? Was that his name? Or no, Teal'c was their like friend, right? The one that died. No, I'm talking about the actual alien pharaoh, the androgynous one from the movie. They're like boy god. I don't think that was like a. I was just saying, I don't think that was an actual like actor. I think it was more like a model that they. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything else. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least it was a pleasant surprise, because yeah, the movie was good. Yep. I am your god now. I bring chocolate. Shit chocolate. I was like, what? They did not have, who was the actual big guy? I want to say, no, I want to say Michael Douglas, but it is not Michael Douglas. No, he was in the movie, but then he wasn't in the, he was in The Thing. He's been married to Goldie Hawn for like his entire damn life. Kurt Russell, yes. Yeah, he was not in the TV show, though, if I remember correctly. He pieced out. That's why I got so mad, what was it? Tremors. I fucking love Tremors. It's like my absolute favorite movie. But, when that came out, um, what's his face? Valentine, the guy who plays Valentine, he was like, this is a terrible movie. And he, like, hated the movie, didn't want to have anything really to do with it. And then it came like a, a kind of sleeper success. And then all of a sudden he's like, the TV show was supposed to be a thing, and then he was on board for that all of a sudden. So he came around after realizing there was a fan base and money, but he did not like that movie for like a year. Kevin Bacon, yes. It's like, how dare you hate that movie? It is glorious. Give me the context, and I will. Well, I won't know which one, but I'll know what I've watched all of them. The Wild West one was like the first. Oh, you're talking about like the prequel one? I think that one had something to do with like a mine. You got raided. Hey. He's giving you a carte blanche to abandon him. Oh, I, that's not a bad one to get. Which one would be the worst one to get? Nah, because then you get slacking and... Well, I guess it depends on which one you're playing, if slacking's even in it. Oh, I guess he's mostly a defender, he's not a attacker. He's just got health for days. It'd probably still be the same thing. Ghost. I stay in the dark. I make weird noises. Ah. Now tape two fingers together and then like have a lot of loud noises and you got like how I handle it. Oh. Man, I was like, but ice type is good against, well, what, dragon? I thought ice type was strong against grass, or is it the other way around? Oh. It's like, I largely just caught up, or knew what was happening because of Pokemon Go. But now Monster Hunter has largely replaced that. Ice is good offensively, but really weak. Same brain. Uh-huh. I feel like I missed a Sesame Street episode. Oh. I think that's like something that's there is a term for that. It's like if you have a room of like 100 people, or it's not even like 100 people. It's like you have a room of like 20 people. You will have people with the same birthday. You, yeah, no, there's a because like statistically, you think it's like a 1 in 365 chance, or is it 300? I don't know what leap years do. But technically, every birthday eliminates a day from the pool. Yeah, I don't know math, but I know I've seen a breakdown on this because I like watching random weird science video stuff. So I was like, oh, that's why you find people with the same birthdays and like little groups of coworkers and shit. There is a novel. Hmm. Well, try not sucking. Oh, balls. Why did I pick an orange thing to make? You know how fucking hard it is to mix oranges and have it match? And also, I think this ink is old. It is so brown. This is supposed to be orange. This is China orange. This is just brown now. That is not light fast. Well, I wanted to do a blend, so I made some of them more for like white pumpkins. This one I kind of started doing a patina effect with. Which now I gotta figure out how to do that. Or finish that up. But I'm trying to do orange washes on this, and I can't make it thin enough to not just be overwhelming. If that makes any sense. These eyedroppers, shit. Uh-huh. You're normal, I'm normal. It's all fine. I just go with the ones that I like, and then I grind way too long so that I can justify having ones that I like, and they're just beefy. So, so they can go against something they're weak to and just murder them still. They're gonna make a Pokemon that's like a electric chair ghost Pokemon. You don't say. Thus the anxiety. I could see you being a drowsy with a static field. Bye. Hop epics. Oh. Yeah, I think like the last game I spent any amount of time in, I got like a shiny one of that one that turns into like a big bouquet of flowers. And I kind of grinded that one up. That one was like a fairy plant type. That one wasn't too bad. Fairy plants? Oh, God. I got so much shit I gotta catch up on yet. Does it have falling turtles? Well, why not? Turtle level. Someday I will teach you to make a turtle level. It sounds like you're mad at him. Like, you critique this and I don't agree with you. Me too. That's good. I I have had so many things I've wanted to work on, and I've just had zero time because I'm trying to freaking get this shit done, plus all the chaos of trying to work out dentist and figure out what my healthcare is now that we lost healthcare and all that. Oh no, it's not. You don't have anything to apologize for. It's just life. It's I would like to just be able to like relax and not have shit be on fire for a little bit. Yep. Like I have to email like my one friend that was technically my creative director when I was at Netflix. Like he actually messaged me and I haven't messaged him back yet, but it was funny because he messaged me right as I was thinking about messaging him, but I'm like I avoided messaging him because I'm sad that I have like nothing good to say. like the Yep. So it's like I don't want to, and like he helped me get my job at Netflix and everything, and I don't want to be a disappointment. Yeah, I mean they've told me as much. The feeling doesn't go away. White Knight just paid for their booth at Worldcon. Nice. That's the author one, right? That kind of just caught shit for. I think they used AI to vet the authors. So then a bunch of people on the board stepped down. So I've been curious as to what's happening with that one. Yeah, because they had some rep came to my booth at Emerald City and gave me a thing to go to it, and I know the two people I was sharing a booth with because we all had one big space. Uh, at least one of them is going, but I kind of totally forgot about it. Yeah, I got a book. Uh, yeah, 1,300 applications and took the easy route. And it's like that's not even that many applications, honestly. I mean, it's authors, so author tables are small. It's just one table, so depending on how much space they had, it's probably more like 200, 300. But or do your goddamn job. uh, but I picked up a book the other day that I've been wanting to read called the AI. It's like the Great AI Con. So it just came out, but I've been excited about it because it's not like an opinion piece necessarily written by random person with no knowledge. It's by like a professor of like machine learning and so it's by two women who know their shit. So I'm excited about that one because yeah, it's like let's just say they get what they want and they actually get AGI, like real AGI. You're gonna be committing a lot of slavery and murder. like if those are living things and they cease to exist once their function's done, That's a murder. Okay, so AGI is okay, I'm trying. No, I'm having a brain fart. It's like artificial general intelligence. Um, so it means it's largely being used to, uh, as a definition of like an actual cognitive, intelligent um, AI or whatever. So like an actual thinking AI, which is nowhere near happening. So they keep moving the goalpost. So like Sam Altman originally was like, oh yeah, we're gonna make that like the whole actual cognitive thing, and then of course it became more and more obvious that wasn't gonna happen. So now I think it's largely just like one that can make its own training data. I think is what he's aiming for. I can't. No, it's not even that. He moved it even lower than that. I don't know what it is, but it's the goalpost is laughably short of what they were originally talking about. Um, but yeah, it's their event horizon for when it will actually be, I guess, profitable. But I don't know. It's like I said, it changes what the definition is between AI company and AI CEO and professors. It was pretty much usually referred to as an actual artificial intelligence, which we do not have. We have not even nowhere near. Worldcon should be fun now that the people stepped down, though. There's like some big authors going. I was kind of tempted to go just because, like, some of those authors actually, like, follow me and talk to me on social media, and I'm like, maybe I could go meet you. Like, I want to go meet the guy that wrote Annihilation. I mean, I do have some that are actually, like, close friends, but they're not going to that. But, like, it was funny because I was like, ooh, Jeff Vandermeer follows me. But then I had another big sci-fi author follow me, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I need to actually like I've always heard good things about his books, but like I have such a mountain of books that I don't have any of them yet. So I went to the bookstore to get them along with that AI Con book, and I went to pick it up, and Ernesto was like, oh, I've read these books. I was like, why didn't you mention it? He's like, oh, I didn't know who the name was. Was Adrian Tchaikovsky? Guy that wrote Alien Clay. But man, I want more author friends. All my author friends I know are like snarky, wonderful people. So. An extra membership badge. Oh, maybe. I might. Oh, White Knight was saying that they might have an extra badge because their hubby might not go every day. It's like I also have my friend that's tabling there. I was like, I could probably volunteer some work and hijack her badge. I know Jeff Vandermeer was talking about doing like a. I don't know if he's still doing it because originally it was when they did the AI he was going to pull out, but he's like, oh, I booked a hotel in Seattle. I'll do like a hiking with Jeff Vandermeer or some bar crawl with Jeff Vandermeer event. And I was like, I would do that. I would hang out with you there. Ah. Don't do that. I keep pulling this out of view. So it doesn't. I keep painting. I keep pulling it up close to me, and I'm just like, man, it's in my face. This is a problem. Though I don't know why the camera is being such a shit. I could, now that I think of it. Where did I put her thing? Where? I thought I set it up. Oh, it fell down. We're gonna do art it up. What if we did multi-angle? I was like, since Raya's not in here, I can steal her. I just have to figure out a way to get this not right in my face. You could see my absolute mess of my other table. My frickin' look how green my fish tank is right now. I had snails in there breeding like crazy, and they kept coming out of the tank and like dying on the outside of the tank. So I put a couple of assassin snails in there to kind of, you know, population control. Well, they did too good of a job and killed all the snails. So now I have so much goddamn algae. So I just got, that's me putting algae killer in there, and there's a sunscreen on the back. So now I have to, I just put 2 new Amano shrimp in there to help with the algae, but it's very annoying. Okay, so this is slightly better. A slightly different angle. Yep. There's weird animals in the world. You know, there's... Is this the one I was just... Which one was I just painting? This dark one? Yes, because that one's got the dark red in it. But I just finished this sculpt. Remember I was working on this one on stream? Cactus. It's technically more succulent than cactus, but you know. Yeah. So I have 2 different sizes of that one. I was like, both of these cameras are like refusing to rack focus. I wonder if Logitech like updated so that they don't have racking focus anymore, being auto. I don't know. You've done the same thing in demos? Yeah. Demos, top-down demos especially, like on video demos, are pain. Like, I was actually really good at demos, like when I've done the Lightbox demos, those go over really well, but that's, you know, me in front of a crowd, and there's a giant screen, and I don't have to worry about hiding all my shit from view. But, oh. Yeah. Woo! Fingers crossed! Oh. I wonder if it's because potential like malware. They want to vet the people they're going to download files from. Yeah, but I thought you said that they had to ask for it first. Oh. Yeah. I was about to say this is they're learning. Oh, why? Getting exploded on by paint. The paint is attacking me. Yes, this is why I usually work with watercolors, because I have to wet them and they do what I want. They're not volatile liquids I'm just dealing with. I need an eyedropper. Yeah. You want the pain. Yeah. I'm hmm. You're like me, you need a business excuse to go there before you go. Mm-hmm. Then you can scope out the competition. Mm-hmm. Goose rubber. Goose rubber. You ever watch the movie Anger Management? No. It's like Jack Nicholson and I think but yeah, it was it Adam Sandler? But it's all about a guy who has to take anger management even though he's not an angry person, and it's because it was actually a trick to make him grow a spine. Uh-huh. But it was actually, like, I don't know why I really like that. Well, that movie has... I don't remember that much from it, but when I was in high school and I was in band, because it was, like, pretty much... I was good at the trumpet, but I hated being... Like, I didn't like it. Like, I did it because my grandma wanted it. But we had to do solo ensemble, and I fucking hated doing solo ensemble. But it was, like, required. So, instead of me playing my trumpet, which, like, you could tell when you get, like, I would get so fucking nervous, and you can definitely tell when you're nervous on a trumpet. Yeah, you get real pitchy. I got an ocarina. I got a replica of the one from Zelda, of course, because I'm a nerd. And, I memorized the song, because in Anger Management, they sing I Feel Pretty together. And I memorized it on the ocarina. And that was what I played for solo ensemble. So I got a high score because I put the sheet music down, stepped to the side, and played it. But yeah, it was, my band director was so disappointed, but you know what? I did it. Yeah. Well, it's like he kept wanting me to be like real, because like I said, I wasn't bad at trumpet. I was pretty decent at it, and he kept wanting me to like pursue it, because I was already most of the time first chair trumpet, but I could have been like the top player possibly if I had actually pursued it, but I just gave zero shits. Uh, he kept, like, he made me join, like, jazz band, and I absolutely hated that, because he would point to you in the middle of a concert, and you were just supposed to ad-lib a solo? Yeah, no, that fucking made my anxiety through the roof. And it's like, I was bad every time he'd point at me, but he wouldn't stop pointing at me, because he's like, I'm going to encourage her. And I'm like, this is not encouraging me, this is giving me... Yeah, no, that was my nightmare. Yeah, it's like scatting or whatever. But no, it was my nightmare. Uh, and I don't know. Like, I used to play trumpet when I was in grade school, and I liked it then. Um, and that was when, like, in my grade school, I was still at like a private Catholic school, so they would have you try out a bunch of instruments, or you got to pick 3 instruments, and then whatever one stuck is the one you were with. And so I picked trumpet, but that one, like, I liked the band director, and he was trying to get permission to take me with him to middle school and put me in the middle school band. So it's like I used to be pretty good. I just it somewhere along the line, all the joy got sucked out of it. Baritone sax and jazz band. Oh yeah. See, that was another thing. I never learned to read music. Yep. I I played in band literally from 4th grade till graduating high school, and I never learned to read music. Whoops. I just memorized the fingerings. The bari sax, I like the bari sax though. That was a fun instrument. And then he kept putting me. He like I think because I didn't learn music. I just learned to memorize the fingerings. He kept moving me to other instruments too. Like if there was a hole. So I ended up playing like the sousaphone. I think one time I played the French horn. I played the tuba once. Yeah, it was weird. But also, that fucker never remembered how to say my name correctly, so that's what he gets. Yeah, like, band director for 5 years, never said my name correctly. Even though the whole band yelled my name out at him multiple times. Yeah, I don't. Well, because my mom didn't put a Y at the end of my name, so he was pronouncing it Audra. And yeah, it was like he genuinely didn't care, or he was just too fucking stubborn, but he's like, nope, your name is Audra. Yeah. So if he wanted me to be his magical trumpet fairy, he should have learned my goddamn name. I think mostly I was sad because I wanted to learn a string instrument, and we didn't have those. Like, I wanted to learn the cello. But nope. Trumpet it was. You didn't have a grandmother forcing you? Oh. Yeah. I think I was because we had, both of my sides of my family were huge. So like my mom's one of like fucking 15, and my dad's one of 6. And virtually every aunt and uncle had multiple kids. So I have hundreds of cousins. And second cousin. Yeah. So I was the only one that was playing an instrument. And that was where the pressure came from. Because I guess I did it because it was required in grade school. And then I was somewhat good at it. And then they were like, she must keep She must keep doing it. It was a bass clef, and we figured out if it acted like cello music was treble clef and added the right sharps or flats, we could play duets with my bari sax. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, one of my friends, he plays cello, and I very rarely hear him. Once in a while, he'll like put a video on Instagram, and I love the sound of a cello. Cello and steel guitar. I would like to learn guitar, but I also like my fingers. My fingers are in rough enough shape as it is, if you can't tell from the band-aid I'm wearing. You know how many calluses I've had in my life? I have like virtually zero fingerprints because of all the manual labor I've done in my life. It was hilarious when I was doing the TSA pre-check. She kept like, I had to get my fingerprints done something like 5 times, and she was just smashing my finger into the ink pad at the end. She's like, why is you have no fingerprints? And I was like, yep, this is what happens when you work a lot of farm jobs and don't take care of your hands. I wish it was something as cool as that I was in the Men in Black. I said I wish it was something as cool as that I was in the Men in Black. Instead of just having terrible hands that were frostbit a bunch and burn. Oh, yeah. I like this patina frog. I'm kind of tempted to keep him for myself. I doubt you get the same level of sound. That's why you cello. Then you just have a bow. Well, I guess you still have the cello. You still have to press the strings at the top, but I don't think that's as bad as guitar. At least I hope not. I'm hoping someday I'll get to be like dumb rich and I can afford to buy a cello and learn. The hurdy-gurdy. Oh. Mm-hmm. You see them all over Mexico City. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, they have, they don't have, they have the autoplay ones. But, they just wander around cranking, asking for money. Oh no, I knocked the cat over. Oh, that is, yeah, I can see that. I do know some people that had problems from playing clarinet for too long. The pain you go through for music. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, wait. I have a bot. I have a bot. Go away, bot. I don't like you. Fuck off. Shit. I don't have Twitch open. They were auto-modded, I think. I don't know. I thought I had Twitch open, but... Yeah, it's weird that... I was like, White Knight should be able to see it, but I'm only seeing it. Oh, that's weird. So yeah, it's not even on my stream, but it's in Streamlabs. Oh, Autobot actually did its job for once. Okie dokie then. They do a... Yeah, once in a blue moon. They catch them. Stop second guessing yourself. They look great. I don't think so. You got... Oh! Now I remember what you're talking about. Round of applause. Ooh, nice. I was about to say, you are now officially doing way more conventions than me. Brain dead. Oh, I keep forgetting I have tea next to me. It's probably cold now. Well, as cold as it can get on this fucking hot day. God damn. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can always point out, be like, I am very much looking for speedrunner input, and I have more difficult levels. I just made this accessible. Yeah. Yeah, and then you give it to them like in a business card and like a little dime bag of rock candy, and that's how you sell it. Like, like hmm. Yeah. Uh, I was just thinking that it would be the hard stuff, and it'd be a QR code to your hard stuff. It was a cocaine joke, but all right, or not cocaine, meth. I do drugs. Can you tell? No, I don't. I know what they are. No. I have Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I have a button maker. If you want to steal that and make buttons at the booth or for the booth. Yeah, I mean, obviously, because you still have business cards, but if like you want a little something something special extra. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, it is. I mean, you could just like if you steal my button maker, you could just use your pixel art as the buttons. I don't know what just what I'm just throwing it out there. You do you. God, murdered. Oh yeah, I forgot that when Dan was chatting with Ernesto and I last night, uh, and I forgot that we were talking about it there, but I won't be with you on Monday because I'll still be in LA on Monday, or I'll be on the plane back. Cause yeah, because I'm getting another tattoo Monday. So yeah, I haven't had one. I've been trying to book another tattoo with Natalie for since 2019. Yeah, so I'm like, it's not the greatest time finances wise, but I've been trying for so long, so yeah, it's like a combination, and then like COVID hit like shortly after she did the kelpie on my arm because we were supposed to do a whole sleeve. Uh, but yeah, so oh god no, yeah, I I don't know what it is, but like I can't handle shirts with sleeves anymore. I need to be constant tank tops. You know how you could make it harder? Falling turtles. I just really want the goo. Goo. Just every time they fall, goo. White Knight says, "You're getting old lady arms and about to cut the sleeves out of most of my tees." Yeah, Is it like... when you say old lady arms, are you referring to the lovely skin fold that you get, or the flap, the chicken wings, or are you talking about just constantly sweaty? Because I am the constantly sweaty one if I have sleeves on. TMI. Where the hell did my tiny paintbrush go? Tiny, teeny tiny paintbrush, where the fuck are you? I don't know. Nope. Good thing I have a fucking horde of paintbrushes. Is it Kirby? Uh-huh. Oh yeah. No, the chicken flaps never go away. Like, I haven't worked out. I haven't done like decent strength workouts in a while because I fucked up my knees, and I could still do upper body, but I just end up doing the elliptical. But like, I still have pretty decent arm muscles, but yeah, no. Even when I was doing strength training all the time, I still got chicken wings. It's like, it's just skin. You can't really, like, you have to have like no body fat to get rid of that. I think that's why a lot of people just get them cut off, which I don't blame them for that. Alright, what color eyes am I giving you? Do you have any, like, fan mechanics? Yeah, like maybe you have a little wind turbine you gotta, like, hit a button and turn on, and then it, like... Uh-huh. I just keep telling you things to complicate your game. That's my job. Well, if I get one scope creep, it's turtle level. Because I want that... I think I've already brought this up before where I wanted a pinball mechanic. Yeah. I want to launch. And then when you win, there's a weird old man you trade for boosters. Inscription. I was like, who's the weird old man? I'm like, oh, Professor Oak. Yeah. See, you make a sequel to this and you call it Everything But the Kitchen Sink, and then you do all the scope creep in it. Whatever it wants to be. Don't you dare tell it otherwise. I said it's whatever it wants to be. Don't you dare tell it otherwise. You don't crush its dreams of being everything. Uh-huh. Oh, man. Oh, I saw an indie game that just got launched that looked like a... For me, it was too bullet hell visually, but it was a space shooter, like customize your spaceship, outrun enemy forces, bullets everywhere, dodging asteroids. I'm trying to think of what it was called. I can look it up. Oh, I didn't know they had Carlo Ortiz on the Black Panther game that just got canceled. Damn. They shut down the studio too. Never. in the fudge is that game? Everyone's posting their Lightbox post today. When you get in, they make you wait to tell that you're in it. So, I guess today is the day. I did not try for it because I was just like, it's so much money and there's so many students. Not that I dislike students, it's just hard to be upbeat. Yeah. That and just some of them are rude as fuck and they're like, if you are not employed, I don't care. And it's like, dude, there's like 80% of the industry out of a job right now, so the fuck you doing? Did you break it? You broke the light rail. Alright, I need to stop trying to find this game because I just ran across an article that says that there's a developer that just made something that scrapes YouTube comments and uses AI to predict where you live. Yeah. We live in the worst timeline. Alright. I will find that game later and message you it. Yeah, Space Fighter Razor Shooter 1. Yeah. Where's timeline? Okay. So I think I'm gonna call the patina one done. He's cute. I like the patina one. It's just like you can't. Ah. Why, camera? Why are you not racking focus? You used to rack focus for me. Oh? It did it! It did it kinda sorta. It's really hard to tell it. I've got like blues and greens coming through the orange. But yeah, he's kinda like a patina. Little cute guy. Yeah. Anyways, I think that one's done. Huh? Noise? I need to make a bunch more. I have so many ideas for sound alerts. Plus, I have that file of you randomly rambling when I logged on that one time. Ah. I didn't do it. We have an infestation. Get ready to tent your house. We're making an X-Files episode. Now you can skywrite. This is a good one. Why is math? But if you just have a catch-all, doesn't that just put a band-aid instead of fixing the core issue? I'm sorry, can you see I hang out with programmers a lot? That if you ever crowdfunded, that would be funny. You have like one tier. It's like, I'll let you see my dirty code. Gets you under the hood. It's not pretty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to force you. Oh, I'm a monster. Mm-hmm. As long as the like underlying issue doesn't cause some kind of like memory leak or something. I mean, like compiling like error codes, saying building up somewhere. You could though. Did you have like a multiplier in there instead of an addition? Oh, you cracked my back. What? Ugh. No, I said I need to crack my back. I'm trying to flex. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I guess we have been going for 2 hours. Want to do a quick 5-minute break? Alright, folks, we'll be right back.
Fantasy 14. I'm scared for spoilers of anything, so I just stuck to that number and posted it, and so that's why I was very inaccurate, because I did not look anything up.
This dog's still in my mango.
Yeah, you made the right choice. Thanks, Riley. Yeah. Audrey, how you doing? Did you enjoy your break?
I went to the bathroom and then I got mango.
Well, that's.
I'm gonna be like a small child.
I went to a bathroom and I got mango. How are you doing?
And then someone left.
That's a nice coat.
We
were talking the other day just about like
Jesus.
how kids often just have stream of consciousness, right?
Mm-hmm. Participate in the water exchange.
exchange.
Yeah. I put water back into the environment.
Oh. I was like, yeah, I was very slow in the uptake there.
Oh.
I kind of figured them out. I just saw an opportunity to be pedantic. I see.
So I totally didn't realize that the whole first 2 hours, I didn't have desktop audio on, so nobody in my stream, they couldn't hear you.
No! Oh no.
If they were listening to the dual stream, I think they would have gotten you, but sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go find Brandon's stream and sync them and
and edit them and yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Okay.
But yes, I need to get up and move a little bit. I mean, I could work standing, but no.
So
I just gave you a giant chunk of mango, dog.
Oh no. I'm realizing Where I think I might see the problem here.
You just got mango.
Oh wait, okay.
You just got
No,
mango.
I did not get mango.
Yeah. Talking to Raya.
Oh.
The dogs.
Finally, we see Raya.
Dogs love dehydrated mango. They're very into mango. Are you being all cute down there? You left the room, so I took your camera to be a different angle.
Okay, what causes?
What causes the sky to be blue?
Changes. Huh?
What causes the sky to be blue? I thought we were putting open ending. Well, that's not open ended.
Is that not like a function of like the molecule?
Oh shit! Dropping things.
Oh, what light reflects off the molecules of the air or something like that?
Yeah, because you know what color the sky actually is, right?
Yes, I was hoping you'd tell me. I was hoping you would more eloquently talk about it.
What color is the sky, Brandon? What
you,
color is the sky? What color is the sky?
It's like a
Big
non-red.
hint.
It's like the what?
What color is
know.
the sky?
Alright, I'm a sham. What do you want from me?
The sky is purple.
This guy or the sky?
No, the sky.
I'm hearing two different things.
Oh,
he's purple.
The sky is that was my
blue?
hint.
Purple?
It's actually purple. Yes.
I'm like, it's actually purple. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We just visually.
I'm like,
I can't remember the reasons why I see it as blue.
Yeah. I see.
I need tea.
Okay, that's.
Now the mango stuck in my teeth.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay, we could do this. Okay, turn these. Oh boy, it's chugging. Okay, it's fine. So that's okay. Just want to try to recreate this. Okay, now it's set to 1. No, wait, no.
Still bug fixing.
Okay. Oh no. Crap. I'm gonna be doing this. I'm just gonna be like going, crap, why isn't that it?
Fuck, shit, crap. It's all good.
Okay.
Stay tuned for the many shades of distress Brandon.
Huh?
Never mind. I'm just saying we're gonna slowly see you descend into madness. Right?
Yeah. That's what can happen.
That's not quite what I was hoping for. This isn't the color I wanted. I should have swapped up my water while I was...
Slowly? Reeling. Yeah, more like quickly, huh? Watch this carefully. Yeah, okay. Wonder what's happening. Oh, what if I were to purchase fast food, disguise it as my own cooking?
There it goes again.
How else does that?
You need a shirt.
I do. Oh my god. Jesus, I would wear that shirt.
That could be your studio name. Well, that's way too long, but people would be very confused.
Steamed Hams would be a heck of a studio name.
I mean, there's weirder ones out there.
0. So if this never ticks down. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can what's the word? Okay. See if I can induce this bug artificially here. So if I do this. Yep, okay. I think this is the part that's breaking. I found it. So this should be ticking down. Okay, so if you're on this... Sorry, I'm not explaining this well. There's a kind of a secondary state, just kind of talking under the hood. It's a little hand wavy to kind of make these feel right. But these light rails here have a hidden state where the moment you leave the light rail as you're jumping out of it, it secretly gives you your jumps back, like the moment you leave its volume. And that's really just meant to be kind of like a nicety, because the things are moving so fast. And I found that in playtesting this, if you just had your 2 jumps as you're jumping out of it, you would often find that like you would spend your jumps really quickly and you wouldn't be able to like get to the next spot. So as like I call it coyote time, because in platformers it's kind of a mechanic that's used, or a concept that's used when you fall off a platform but didn't jump in time. Like it lets you kind of cheat and lets you jump on air, even though you didn't technically make the jump in time. It gives a little bit of affordance that makes the platforming feel nicer. So it's kind of the same idea, but just in midair instead. While it's in that state. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it's referencing. But what's happening here with this light rail is that coyote time should only last for a certain amount of time, and once that time has elapsed, it should turn the player boosted speed back to its normal speed. But that's not happening here, and that's why it was permanently boosted. So I need to figure out why it's not doing that. Get out of here. Let's see. Yeah, I accidentally opened the Thunderstore.
No, I was just saying the White
So yeah,
Knight.
if you
The White Knight's comment about how they got their business
coyote
name.
boost. Oh, because I keep literally dropping needles all the time.
Here, I thought you were making a hip hop
So
reference.
so yeah, folks watching closely at home. Oh, it happened that time. So this, you'll know it's working correctly. Like, so the boosting and going from boosted speed to non-boosted speed works correctly when this coyote time enabled. Oh shit! Wait, I just realized I've been talking about this whole time with on my other monitor. I'm so well. I am not on my game today. Um, so this coyote time enabled thing here, this will turn from 0 to 1 when it's transferring. It's basically going. It's like, okay, we'll reset the player speed. So if I get onto this, it happens very fast for just a frame, but like it goes from 1 to 0, and that means that it's in the process of resetting the speed back to 0 or back to normal for the player. But occasionally, I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't. Nope. Occasionally, it just decides not to do that. We're here.
Oh my god. I should not have pet the dog. My band-aid's
Why
now
was that
covered in
bad?
fur. I have like
Oh no.
I got like cloth band-aids. Because I was tired of like, because my like skin gets all dried out from constantly washing my hands working with this shit, and then it cracks open. So
Oh sure.
I got like these little roll-on cloth ones, which I actually really like, but yeah, they get covered in dog fur.
Oh man.
Alright.
I wonder if I just as a failsafe I. Dang. Yeah, I have a feeling this may take quite a bit of the rest of the stream for me to figure out, as opposed to making more levels, which is okay. This is still really worth figuring out.
Or you could do your band-aid and move on to levels.
Well, here's the thing, like, I want to make sure if I even do a band-aid that like it still catches all situations like really nicely. Like, just trying to figure out when it doesn't happen. Does it happen with just runway, or does it happen more when you hit 2 in a sequence? That's a great question. I do that. That seemed to be pretty clean. So I'm watching this on rail value on the top left. When that's set to 1, that means I'm boosted. It seems to be going to 0 as I expect it to. What the heck? Yeah, because it's just so inconsistent. It's like, so I can, so if this is never set to true, maybe that could be why. Okay, I could try probably following the logic of this backwards. So like, if this is never set to true, this never counts down, and when this never counts down, this never gets set back to normal. So
one of them always tells the truth. One of them always tells a lie.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Or does it interact with the bolter charge, mate? No. It's not. It doesn't. It should have no. The bolter charge has like no. I don't think it has any cause or causation here. Let's see. Link equals a false. Okay, so if you're in if you're meeting in this space, so if you're close to the player, you set the link to true, and if you're not, you set it back to false. Makes sense. Here, I can draw more. I can draw more here. So let's do 9 minus 90. Link is a variable that means, is it meant to tie? Is it like tying its movement to the player? So when I'm inside the volume, it sets the link to 1. Ah. Hey, at that. Okay, so this one's still linked to me here, even though I'm outside of it. That shouldn't happen. Okay.
Now you're cooking.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, I got an idea. Let me run over here. No? Okay, so now we're still linked here. And that's why I'm still getting the trail, but like the green trail, but it's not. Okay, so there's something. That's probably the good place to start with this. Okay, so let's see. I think that would. Oh, but this only runs at all. Okay, what if Okay, there's a lot of old code here. I'm gonna nuke it. Okay, there's a lot of this stuff here. Of course, Link is a highly in Battlecry's problem. Thanks.
This is what you asked for.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's do this. So, how about that? So if you're not in this volume, your link is set to false. Okay, wait, I can't necessarily do that. Damn. Right, because in order for the momentum to carry over, I don't think I can have this. I can't, like, set it immediately. Or maybe that's how it does work. Shit, I don't know. No, that's... okay, that's 2. This is a good level to test. Okay, good. That's how it should normally look. Okay. That seemed to work. Okay. I wonder if that was it. Let me go back to the old level I was working on. Oh, there we go. This level should be a little easier to tell. Okay, so if I did my job right, I should be able to fly through these. I know the frame rate's a little chuggy, it's because I'm using the live edit mode. Okay. Yeah. What we don't want to see is any of these things having a link equals 1 longer than like a second after I leave it. Yeah, that still feels like I have the momentum I'd want. And just to be sure that this doesn't make the movement, feeling of movement not too weird or different. Just gonna play through it once. Okay, so that's kind of like the control. That's how that played. And I'll turn this back on. Yeah, I think it still feels pretty much the same. Gotta be very careful when like you're messing with like a movement mechanic. You gotta make sure that it still plays fine. Do a little nose control here.
You got this.
Oh.
I believe in you.
Oh, it's... yeah, I was wondering... You know... I gotta wonder how long this is broken, because now that I look at... Yeah, I think this is it. I think I got it, but like... It's curious how I never... like... figured this out sooner.
Was it like a compiling thing that you didn't notice until you did like one action a bunch of times, right?
No, it's like... How do I put it? A lot of hidden variables under the hood that like aren't immediately apparent.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're just kind of playing through the game quickly and are just going to the end of the level, you may not even catch it. But like, it's because I'm making a level and I'm like literally like playing it over and over while moving one of these light rails around. That's the only way I noticed it. Yeah, okay. So if I didn't have this change in, like, it feels like I can trigger this. I can repro this pretty easily. Repro is a word in the biz they use for the word reproduce, like as in to make a bug happen again, which is important if you're trying to like fix something and you want to make sure it's totally fixed. You figure out like a repro case where like, oh, it's broken, and these are the things I need to do to like make the broken thing happen. And when you try to attempt to fix, you try the repro steps again and see if it fixes it. So, okay, this first light rail here seems to break pretty consistently if I do this. Hang on. Okay, that goes backward. Okay, I'm just gonna like keep flying on this light rail for a bit. 0. Yeah, I think I'll leave this be. I think we found it.
Yay!
You love it.
We need a victory sound.
When the fix is... Huh?
We need a victory sound. Where's the Final Fantasy?
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna leave it this... You love it when it's just like one line of code like this and that's it. We're just gonna... I'm gonna keep an eye on it and just keep... Thank you, Raylan. Yeah. I don't like celebrating preemptively, but I think it's worth. Could have been a real headache to like be like, why is this not working? But this plays about as I'd expect. Here, let's play through this level just to be. These levels are some of my favorites mechanically. I feel like it really shows off the speed really well. Don't mind the frame rate, but okay. Okay, we're just gonna leave that one there, and now we're gonna go back to actually work on that level I was working on. I do have a pixel art thing I need to be doing soon, so maybe after I finish this level, I will pivot over to that.
Gotta make it a sexy one.
Huh?
You gotta make it a sexy one.
A sexy one?
A sexy turtle. Or
because they're in Bolter cosplay.
Mm-hmm. Or I honestly would go with Master Splinter.
Oh, Splinter would be good. Oh damn. The cliche choice might be to choose April O'Neil, but I think Splinter would be pretty fun. A rat in Bolter armor. I have an idea. Something's cooking in my brain, but I'm out of coffee. Right. Oh man.
I just mostly have my back just because I was painting. So I have these frogs. I have all these guys here that I have to finish. But then I was painting my bigger guys last night at like 5 in the morning.
Oh no.
So that was upstairs. So my back is just like locking up from the
no.
Just slowly punching over.
Please give us rest.
I can rest.
My tinnitus still acts up in the morning, and so like I usually wake up.
That sucks.
a handful of hours earlier than I intend to, and then this morning it was, I had no excuse. I could have fallen back asleep if I kind of willed myself to, but like I just kind of like, I don't know. You ever do this thing where like instead of just going back to sleep, you just kind of either just do crap on your phone or like I think I tried playing a couple rounds of Panel de Pone on my Switch. It's like the Tetris puzzle game that I played a couple times. I was like, this will tire up my brain, so I fall asleep. But like, I need to be up in like 1 hour, and it's like I should have just like tried to close my eyes for 1 hour, and instead I just kind of puttered around.
Played games. I don't really. I guess I could play
that
phone
or like
games.
internet.
But no, I don't really play games in bed. That like hurts my head too much.
That valid. Yeah, friends, I think I fixed it. At least this particular version, this area, this bug was happening like 100% of the time on this level now, and I think it's not happening anymore. Oh god, if I could only get. Ugh.
If you could only bleh.
Bleh.
Which way did I put these?
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
Who made this game, and why do they make it so hard?
I don't know. They must be a real asshole.
You know, one of my programmer friends, like, I do game jam games with him, and he I think his literal quote was like, "I didn't know Brandon could be so cruel until I found Tower Bolt."
This is where you get all your angst out of the world. Everyone's like, Brandon's such a calm, patient person, and it's because this is where you put your rage. It's in Tower Bolt.
I love using the gravity fields in tandem with the little charger blocks. That's, you can like do these like long jumps and kind of glide around in the air much longer. That's, I don't play too bad. I may like. How many levels have we done today? This will be the third one. Oh, that feels pretty good. If I actually finish it, let's see.
If you're averaging 3 a day,
that actually has been kind of the goal of what I've been trying to like hit.
so
and honestly, like I want to like try to finish all the levels before the end of the month so I can like do the end game stuff, which is exciting. But I'm trending towards that, but you never know. Little stuff like the bug I just had a second ago, like, gets in the way of it, or like I have to. Yesterday was capturing a lot of footage for the PAX Rising submission. So today, after the stream today, I'm gonna try to like put a really rough cut of gameplay footage together, and then I have to like figure out how I'm gonna comment. I have to give like commentator footage over it, like describing the game.
Oh, you gotta work on your
my pitch.
No, I was gonna say your oh god, I'm having a brain fart. The like audio porn stuff.
Oh,
ASMR.
Tower Bolt is a fast-paced vertical platformer, like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sure that will go over well with the PAX staff.
Especially if you just have like a random like.
I had a good run on that level and drove into a ditch like after just 100 plus levels. I can't. I just can't. Oh god. That'd be really dumb. Oh, I can't. No. Thanks, I hate it. conserve the vertical momentum.
It'd be one thing if I was pulling it out of left field, but it's you. You do it.
Yeah. I do enjoy reading content here and there.
In certain ways.
Reading out loud is just the next step. Let's see. Down, up. Okay, I need to make sure this is still gettable. Shit. Ooh, no! Oh, jeez. Luckily, now that I found that bug, I'm glad I did not include green light rails in the GDQ demo, because it wouldn't have been awful, but like it definitely would have impacted.
You'd be second guessing if it would come up or not.
I think it. Well, I mean, it would depend highly on the kind of level that would be, but like I would not feel good about like knowing that kind of bug would be in there. If I'm thinking about putting my best foot forward.
Yeah.
Silver lining, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Oh my god, I'm gonna put. No, I need to. I'm getting to the point where like if I want to make something easier, I'm like no, don't like really stick to my guns.
No easy, only hard.
Yeah, I mean, I need to make sure that there's enough challenge for folks that really want it. Although, yeah, I don't know. I honestly just need to get this play tested. Folks playing the alpha, get in there. Tell me if it's too hard. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I mean, it's like playtesting the level to make sure that I can get the chip and not die. And that's like the hardest version of the level content I can make.
So your ASMR voice was making me think.
Oh.
It would be funny if a game had like a fail state that was your punishment.
What? It just changes all the voice lines to.
It would just be like the most uncomfortable voice would like pop up to tell you you've died or you failed.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So people would just squirm so much that they wouldn't want to fail.
Now you're just veering into Metal Gear parody territory. You've died. Tower bolt, huh?
It'll just be his cakes.
A fast-paced vertical platformer. I like anime, Snake. Sorry.
Okay. Just like defending yourself.
No, it's. I cannot get over. There's a character in Metal Gear, who's like, he's literally the same character regardless of like, which member of the family he is. Like because there's generations of this scientist guy, but he always sounds like this unsure kind of scientist man, who like, always is an otaku, regardless of what time period it is. It could be 1960s and somehow he's just still a weeb.
He's the OG weeb.
Yeah. In a way, he's always situated as like the scientist that made the killer robot.
Ah, those damn weebs. I just like how the way you stated it. It was like with the level of like rushed, panicked, but yet confidence of someone coming out of the closet.
Which part? What do I say like that?
No, just
Describe describing this man.
Yeah, your weeb. The way you're like, I like anime, but
Oh yeah. That's specific.
welcome to
That's
my
all
brain.
true.
Also, hi, Oaks. Welcome to whatever the fuck this is.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Shit. Ah, fuck. How do you do this?
I
There's
don't know.
gotta be a better way.
You built this game.
It's
This is your own goddamn fault.
It's a rhetorical question. Sorry. You know.
How do you do this for the game he built?
There's gotta be. Yeah. I am. Made this too hard.
Oh. All right, Professor Oaks, are you ready for Monsterpalooza? Also,
hi, Professor Oaks. Welcome.
I heard some people are pissed because they got moved because they brought in some bigwig booth.
Oh no. Oh.
But then they went and complained to the showrunner, and I have personal experience with that he does not handle complaints well, so good luck.
Shit. Oh, I got it. Freedom. Horrible freedom.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. It's doable. We got it.
Good job.
Okay.
Your books have not shown up? That sucks. I had the same thing. I was trying to restock my mythology book, and I ordered a restock in fucking February, and they fucked up the order twice, so I also have no books. At least none of that one.
No.
I'll be lucky if I get one of my new ones in time. They did ship it, and to the hotel, but we'll see. Was it a publisher goof for you, too? Mine...
Something on that...
What?
Go on.
Oh, no.
Something on that level doesn't sound like a goof. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I told you a little bit about what my publisher had done, where they put pages in upside down and backwards, and they were like, we'll just ship it.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah. But apparently they also had the whole file that they were printing from was corrupted. Like, something got corrupted between the transfer from the, like, graphic designer who takes the original file and the actual press room floor. And, like, nobody caught it. They printed the whole goddamn thing, binded it, put the wrong cover paper on, and we're still planning on sending it to me. Until the graphic designer, who is my mom, because that's the publishing company I go through.
Sure.
But it's like, it's the one I used to work at. But she caught it. She's like, the fuck is going on?
Oh, jeez.
So it's a good thing she caught it, because I would be absolutely livid.
Well, right. Weren't you saying, though, that they're a company that's not necessarily used to making art books?
No, they usually do, like, trucker manuals.
Yeah.
So, but they usually like doing my art books, but this one, they're mad at me for it, and I'm like, this is not my fuck up. Because then they went to fix it, and then they ordered the wrong damn paper. They ordered only cover stock, and didn't realize until they had printed like 20 books that they were on the wrong paper, and so they're like, never print this book again. I'm like, this is not my fault.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, yeah. No, the printer, it's a little printer that I used to work for in Wisconsin called Envision Inc. But yeah, I mean, I go through there because my mom still works there, so I can have her do the graphic stuff, and I know she's not the greatest eye for art books, but, you know, she'll stop them from sending me ones where they're upside down.
Yeah, like very blatant errors like that, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, we'll see. I was supposed to have another little staple-bound book, too. But,
while my game is building, I'm gonna look up, Some
Some what?
excellent.
Body pillows? But yeah, I'll have to harass you. I already told you, Oaks, that I need to get you and David to go get the nerds. I want the creature. I mean, I usually do dinner with a lot of the people, but I just want to go get coffee or something with the other Lightbox panelists.
Mm-hmm.
Melting.
I like that emote.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'll be part of the plan after we get back. Doing more emotes and shit. But the fun employed. I have time to do Twitch stream emotes.
Yay.
Well, I guess self-employed.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have, you're going to the next industry night, so you'll actually see, like, the beta run of the game that we've been working on.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Planning on having it there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ernest was planning on bringing it.
That's awesome. Yeah, maybe I'll have a new Powerbolt build by then too. Oh god.
Oh, all the
Knight,
emojis.
No. White Knight, no.
Oh, I love White Knight.
There we
Someone's got to show my toast some love.
go. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, can I first try it? Yeah. No. Oh, no! Oh! Damn it. Would have been first try. It's okay.
Is it?
No, it's already bad.
It kind of sounded like you were going to have a stroke there for a hot second.
That's how playing video games with me. Have you watched my streams, Audrey?
Yeah, I remember you came over to play Until Dawn when it first came out. You wanted
Oh my god,
yeah, you wanted to play it, so you came over. I think a bunch of you guys came over to watch you play it, and you screamed so loud that Xena was constantly terrified of you every day.
I know. I know. I felt really bad about it. Especially around Xena, yeah, that's a lovely pup. And I was like, every day I tried to befriend her, and it was just like, no, you're the screaming one, and I'm like, damn it.
It was you and Tonyo, which, well, I mean, he's at the industry night, you know Tonyo.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, he came over to watch the World Cup one year, and he is very Mexican in that terms of how he celebrates the World Cup. So there was a lot of goal.
I see.
The dogs were not having him.
Yeah, I'm like that at parties.
It's like so far Raya doesn't seem to be scared of loud people. She just doesn't like people like getting too close to her where she doesn't have an escape route.
Yeah, I could sense that from her when I kind of pseudo met her.
You stared at her and you're like, dog. She was like, person. And then she barked at you.
What?
Little orange eyes. Oh, yeah, see, Xena, you'd think that she would have gotten used to it, but no. She never liked loud people. And all it took was like one time, and she's like, you're on my list.
Yeah. I was never off probation.
I mean, because that was... You did that when she was like 7, and she died when she was 14. She never forgot.
I think she was kind of coming around to me. Like, I could be within the same, like I could be in the same room, but like if I tried to pet her, she would rarely like sit and let me pet her, and it was like, dang.
She's like, I remember you.
I had to work hard to change your mind. Okay. Well, chat. We actually, yeah, we've got 3 levels done. I'll take that. I'm gonna see if I can commit this to my GitHub, and then we'll just switch over some pixel art in a little bit.
Oh yeah, how long are you gonna spend on your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Because if I'm gonna do the drawing from memory, I only was gonna give 5 minutes to it. I think I'm calling this one done. This one's fun.
I might, maybe like 15, 20 minutes, like tops maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to spend a ton of time on it.
Yeah. It's like I need to, before the sunlight goes away, go and do my secret sauce on my other big ones I was painting last night. And I gotta get to my zombie horse or unicorns yet too. I'm a little worried about fucking up the cactus.
It is a really nice little model.
Yeah.
What part about it you think is going to be difficult?
I'm not sure. I gotta figure out how I'm going to do it. But we'll see.
I'm sure, like, I mean, you've gone through so many of these other nice ones that look really great. I have confidence you can do this one too.
Part of me wants to be pickier.
Granted, I know it's a different shape.
I could be pickier with what I'm doing. But also, I like that with everything. I need to eventually... This is why in concept art, nothing has feet.
Oh yeah. Why do you need that?
You don't. Unless you're doing the call. But yeah, well, I mean, for the blue sky phase, when you're just rough doing ideas, nobody draws the feet.
Draws feet.
Yeah, it took me forever to, like, accept that as a reality that I had to...
Yeah.
Beelzebub. Okay. I'm too tired to understand weird shorthand right now. Hi, Raya. This one looks a little bit more like a watermelon, but I wanted one like that.
Okay, alright. I've committed stuff to GitHub. Everything is saved. I am going to go to a beer back screen real quick, just while I get my Sprite scene set up and references going. So I'll be here. I'll just look like this for a little bit. Here,
How dare he?
I'm still here. Give me a minute.
He went out for smokes, folks.
Oh, also I figure, Christ, Rayland! My God! Here, I forgot, if you're following the channel, I believe, oh wait, did this not, wait, hang on. Yeah, these should be emotes now available to, I think, some folks.
Are any of them as good as PDA Toast?
Along with that. Feel free to use those as you want.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about
doing
that last time.
As opposed to them in my chat. Well, you should see them too, I think.
Yeah, no. I was just saying that I remember you discussing.
Yeah. I still have the Mario open from last stream. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to draw mine traditionally. I was gonna do it. My iPad's upstairs. So I will have to draw a traditional Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh no. Okay, let's grab some
Which
reference.
turtle?
Do you want me to tell you a turtle?
You or chat. I feel like you're just gonna inflict Raphael upon me.
You don't know that.
Were you gonna inflict Raphael
I would
upon me?
love it if I would love it if chat, which turtles should Audrey draw here?
Or you can throw me a hard one and I'll have to remember what, like, the foot looked like.
I mean, aren't they all mostly the same turtle aside some color scheme and like the color of their bandana?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the same.
That's
And
why
their attitude.
I like the original movie because I actually liked Secret of the Ooze because I like the snapping turtle and the wolf dude. They're baby ones. Where he's all Shredder's all mad because he's all like, "They're babies." Oh. Michelangelo. All right.
Yeah, Mikey was the one I was gonna suggest.
So I'm gonna let you get a head start because you were gonna take longer, and I just want to do 5 minutes. So I'm trying to.
Yeah, and we don't necessarily have to end stream at the same time too. So like, if you do your thing and you're done before me, feel free to. You're more than welcome to jump off stream and take care of yourself. Do what you need.
I have so much stuff I gotta do yet, though. It's like, who knows? I mean, I probably won't stream again later just because having this headset on for long periods of time is taxing. My neck.
Yeah, please be careful. Yeah.
But
Ooh, I like this. There's a really cool statue of a Master Splinter. That's like pretty cool.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it from memory. Well, I guess you're actually doing a commission. I'm doing from memory.
Yeah. I'm doing mine, and yeah.
I'm about to say cheats and hacks, sir. Cheats and hacks.
Okay. I need to like really figure out how to do it more economically too. So like.
Also, I just saw X-Tone's comment.
Like
how dare you?
Too. My God.
The what?
Okay. Here, bring this down. Sorry, still setting up. Oh, it's over here, maybe.
It's like, what was my favorite? I kind of yo-yoed between Leonardo and, or no, Donatello and Mikey.
Donatello's a good one. Michelangelo's he's too wacky for me. He's irresponsibly wacky.
You have too much pep. Calm down, Turtle.
Donatello, like, he's the gadgeteer and like has the weapon with the longest reach. Therefore, he's got a lot going for him.
Plus, his isn't like as murder happy. He's just got a stick. He thwaps it.
Yeah, he's got a stick.
I mean, guess Mikey also has sticks. Or no.
Yeah,
he does. He's got the nunchucks.
Nunchucks, yeah.
I was trying to think. Because what is it? Michelangelo's nunchucks. Raphael was the little stabby things, but they have like the prongs on the side.
Size, yeah.
And then, what the fuck was Leonardo?
Two katanas.
Oh, he was a katana? Okay.
It's like two. Yeah.
So yeah, Donatello was their only pacifist. White Knight's like, I know what that is. Got all that weaponry in the memory bank. Okay.
Oh, dang it. I was trying to find a single frame of the bolter. Not animated one.
Keeper of useless information. That is me too, White Knight. That's the shirt I need. I need like a patch or a badge or something that's like Keeper of useless information. I mean, I think I proved it. I harassed you about what color the sky actually was. Will that ever be useful to you? No.
Well, you never know. Okay. We're gonna move let's move Streamlabs up here. And do this mode. that. We set this.
Alright, I'm gonna finish this tongue and then I will pull up my own paper. I'll find something to draw on in here. I'm getting so muddy colors in here. School would be so mad at me. Or who was the muddy color person that was all... No, muddy colors. Was that Kovacs?
Oh, I never had Kovacs.
No? She was harsh.
I feel like I forget which painting teacher I had, but I think it might have been O'Higgins.
Oh,
I was
man.
like,
Kovacs like newer shit, but also she was like, none of you fools can possibly learn gouache.
oh, she was uppity about it. I see.
Well, because she did like the backgrounds on Lilo and Stitch, so she was all like, I am God.
Alright, still setting up, almost there. Okay. Alright, almost. Okay. Go to you and set this to monitor that one.
O'Higgins at a different art school? A different O'Higgins or the same O'Higgins?
Huh. Yeah, I don't know if it's a common surname either. I don't know. Okay. All right. Hey, chat. We're back. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone on my right.
I do wonder where the fuck Kovacs is
This
now.
one's for.
Because remember, she quit because she got essentially like a patron that was like, "I'll pay you to just sit here and paint."
Was that why she?
Yeah,
quit?
she got like dream gig, you know, medieval times. Da Vinci. I wish we had that.
She bought someone bought her highest tier at Patreon.
Those were the days back when artists were actually like paid,
valued.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking. What's funny is that some of Splinter's color scheme kind of matches with the bolters just a little bit. Kind of the burgundy red robe kind of matches her armor a bit. So that's why I kind of thought this would be fun to.
Hell yeah, white knight. Same here. I mean, I obviously spend buku bucks figuring out how to make my own art, but I would love to have like the ability to just help other artists survive and just be like, I want to see what cool shit you make.
Yeah, I was talking to some other devs at a local game dev meetup about the studio that makes Among Us. I think they're called Outer Sloth Games. They have a whole like indie like publishing wing that's like, hey, we're gonna take all this money we made from Among Us and like give it back to the community, like into the game dev, like indie devs, so that they can make more games. And I think that's cool. A beautiful way to.
I thought that I heard that they were kind of douchebags.
No, they're pretty above the board. They
what the hell?
Their community manager is like really like kind of an icon for like how to just to being a pleasant yeah, I don't know, just presence in the game industry.
It's like, what the fuck was I hearing about the flack that they caught recently then?
Well, what was there something that happened, or?
Yeah, there was like something that they. I don't remember what it was though. Like, I'm not gonna speculate without knowing. But I thought I remember
Sure,
hearing
okay.
that they caught some kind of flack recently.
It's getting muddy again.
Toenails! So the funny thing is on, especially on the big deer, my parasite deer that I was painting yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
I use nail polish to essentially seal the, to like put on the edges so that they don't rub off.
Yeah.
So that part of me is like, oh, I should do my nails. And it's like, my nails? I have no nails. I cut them all short. I'm terrible at doing nails, but I have nail polish to put on sculptures. I am so feminine. Okay, so now I need opinion on. So I don't have much hope for Monsterpalooza because I think I mentioned to you before that it kind of went from a show where people like went there to see how movies are made to now they just want autographs.
Yeah, no, you've talked about that before. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have a terrible amount of faith. Like I got connections there originally, but it's been a while. But there's still
Mm-hmm.
obviously industry people that go there. So I was thinking about putting a sign out. Like last year, I just had like a looking for work thing. And part of me was wondering if I should do. Well, this was Stoned Me. Uh, Stoned Me is nicer to myself than I am usually. Uh,
Okay.
I mean, I don't really. I by Stone Me, I mean I took like 5 milligrams of THC or 10 milligrams, something. I don't. I'm a. It's my CBD edibles with like a tiny amount of THC in it, and it's enough to get me like in an art groove. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I wrote this thing out where I was like, "Help me," or "I'm looking for work," and it's like I'm really good at creatures and world building and like color theory and shit like that. And I'm like, and I must be good enough at it because like fucking Guillermo del Toro hired me for 2 months and then kept me on for 2 years. But I'm like, is that? I feel like that's too. I don't know. It sounds
Do you
weird.
think it's too forward? Do you think it's too forward of you to
Yeah.
do that? Yeah, like it's been a while since I've been to like a conference that's been that's very like industry like heavy in the way that you're like going there to get a job like at GDC I guess would be the closest equivalent. Um
I mean, I have a resume. It's just
hmm.
nobody fucking looks at resumes anymore. I can't remember
Yeah,
the last time a company has called me back for a job I've applied to. So
yeah, it's been yeah, I've had a similar like frustration. Yeah, like I'm trying to like thinking about a way to like put yourself out there that doesn't seem to like distasteful. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You're talking to the kind of crowd, at least myself, that's like that I'm also very self-conscious when like I like go out of my way to sell myself very loudly, like, right?
yeah.
Um and I don't know, like it could be something as simple as like I think what where I would say something is like if you had like a booth, like having some sort of graphic that just says very simply like I'm looking for work. Like I feel like that's pretty like
Well, it's like I had that last
acceptable.
year and nobody fucking looked at it. Nobody.
Oh.
So that's why I was like, maybe if I, because like I wasn't allowed to say had worked for Guillermo until like this year. So, and I know
Mm-mm.
people who have gotten into the show that were on my team that got in by saying they work for him. So I was like, okay. I was like, maybe if I don't know, but it seems dumb to say that. But it's like, Jesus Christ, I can't get a job at a game studio or a film studio, and one of the biggest goddamn directors hired me for 2 years. I can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a QR code that's out on the sign as well to my website, which has my resume. And it's just, I don't know what the fuck else I can do to grab
Yeah, I don't
eyes.
know if it
Well, it's
I don't
like,
know if it could be like oh go on.
Okay, so you know how we were talking about the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the funky design?
Mm-hmm.
So that guy, he had a booth right by me last year, and he had like meet the designer of Godzilla on his
Right.
booth. And it's like he didn't design Godzilla. He did the version for the movie that lit up on the back, but like he's not the original designer of Godzilla.
Right.
But he had such a crowd for that.
I get you.
So it's like maybe I
Yeah,
need to
like
just be fucking. I don't know. I don't want to be a showboat, but obviously being a showboat kind of gets you somewhere. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know if it could be like I'm looking for work and then you just have like maybe 3 bullet points on the graphic that's like, hey, I've worked for Guillermo, I'm really good at creature design, like 3 very short and succinct things. Like maybe that's like what I would do. Like um usually by like my like thing is like, oh, I worked on Kerbal Space Program too. It's like the biggest thing I've worked on. That's kind of like my
Yeah.
when I write a summary or a cover letter to any company, that's usually the first thing I lead with. It's like, hey, I'm an environment artist. I've been in the industry for 10 years. I've worked on this big project. That's probably my last big role that I'm most known for. Um, and yeah, like I don't know. I think maybe stating that kind of general information up front. Again, just like I think the key thing is to not like write paragraphs of text, just like something that's very quick and
Yeah.
almost the equivalent of an elevator speech that you could elevator pitch you could put on a sign. Like
I think like I'm kind of thinking about my Kickstarter. I had the slides that I did for the movie. And that one just has like basic like I've worked for, and it has like Blizzard and
yeah,
Monty Cook and all those things. But it also had like a picture of Guillermo.
yeah.
I might just bring like a tablet and have that playing.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just more of a battery life. I gotta figure out how to balance.
Oh Audrey, you should I've actually I have a setup I use for conventions where like I have a what is it? Yeah, I had my iPad like auto playing a trailer all day, and there's like a hookup setup I have where like it plugs into like a monitor, and that same plug like also allows like another power plug to be plugged in from like an external like lightning cord, and then
Mm-hmm.
that keeps it powered for the whole day. Like that I've done that before, and that works out really well. If you want to
I mean,
ping me up
I've
on
got
your
battery packs and everything. It's just usually they would run to the lights, but I would have to devote one. They run to the lights. They run to my checkout kiosk thing. So I would have to have one also
oh
running to, because
is it
I
just
don't pay for power there because it's like $300.
I see.
uh,
Okay.
but yeah, I'll probably just try to do like the slideshow thing, and then I'll still have the QR code. Yeah, I have lots of charging bricks. They weigh a ton to bring, but so I was like, maybe I could find a way around that, but oh well. I would like Gerb. Well, I guess at this point I've kind of given up on Gerb, and I'm like, I need my game to do well enough that I can make a living off of that.
Yeah, it's rough out here.
Yep.
I'm like gonna do my best about Tower Bolt, but yeah, like I'm also trying to temper my expectations and
Yeah, I mean,
not
it's
like
fucking hard to succeed, but also just watching the metrics of games that are like in a similar vein as to what we're doing, that like bigger teams with kind of seemingly less effort, and they're making a bunch of money. So it's like split that between it's two of us now, but we'll probably also we're gonna have like a sound designer, and might level designer might have a couple extra people once we finally launch. But I mean, Christ, it's like that game, the one game he's been watching that launched, and it has like 50% good reviews. So it's like not well received, but they've made $300,000 their first day.
mm-hmm.
So it's like, how do I do that? but not with bad reviews.
Right.
Because yeah, I've like watched playthroughs on this game. I'm like, our game plays better than this one, and we're barely started.
I'll start rolling into color soon. I've already spent like half my time on.
Okay, you're at the halfway mark. I need to start. It's like I got most of these frogs mostly done. I think I gotta do a couple more things on this guy, and maybe this one that looks like a watermelon needs a few more touch-ups once he's a little bit more dry. I think they're largely done. I haven't had the best luck selling painted guys at this show, but that was back when it was mostly industry people going to the show, and like, obviously people that do special effects are probably going to want to paint their own damn thing. Now it's more autograph people. Maybe painted will actually sell.
Sorry, chat. I realize I've been looking at my lowest monitor and haven't been watching as much. It sucks so bad that everyone has to be their own marketing department in addition to being good at the thing they actually want to do. Yeah, that's kind of the most crippling thing about trying to work as a indie dev. Like, I mean, I think at every point in history it's always been that way, but like more often than now, you have to also sell the thing and be very loud about like what you're making, so people notice it and know it's there. I got some advice recently that was like, the biggest part about marketing is just making a marketable game from the start, which has a lot of merit to that. But also, like, just trying to think about like advice too about like games that like are really far along and have concepts that are really already solid. Like, you know, what can you do for someone like that? That's where like they can't necessarily start from zero.
I need a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper I don't necessarily care about.
What was that?
I need a piece of paper I don't necessarily care about.
Mm-hmm.
So I can draw my beautiful turtle. I gotta move this army of minis out of my way. Oh man, it's probably a good time to start calling streaming because I'm getting fucking hungry.
Yeah. Please, yeah. Again, don't hesitate to go early. I'll be here for a little bit. Okay, what on earth?
Alright, I need a 5-minute mark. Alright, so it's 5:16. So I got till
I
one after.
This is pretty dumb.
Man, I do a lot of hairier lines when I'm unsure of what the fuck I'm drawing.
It's been so long since I've had to draw the bolter colors from scratch.
Why do you not zoom in, camera? It's so...
Maybe like... It's like a little band on
Is that
the
gonna make
end.
it worse or better? I can't tell if light making this worse or harder to read or better to read. Now we just got dramatic shadows. Okay. Alright, we're finishing stream up by drawing Michelangelo. The turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Not the sculptor / painter. I don't remember how the fuck their shells work. How do their shells work?
Shouldn't I be asking you something like that?
Well, I know how turtle shells work. I don't know how men in foam suit turtle shells work.
Oh. Oh, I just work here.
Do they have a cod piece? No, he's got to be more actiony pose. I'm just gonna block this in, and it's so washed out though. Why are you so washed out? Nope, that's worse. Oh my god, I can't. I don't know why the camera is not focusing anymore. It used to focus. Now it doesn't focus anymore. Oh, fuck you. You can't see my hairy lines. I'm trying to remember how the hell nunchucks work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can't look at your screen. Or your... Oh no, you just put Splinter up. You're not actually drawing a turtle, right?
No, yeah, I'm not drawing a turtle. So
Okay.
yeah, you can look at mine if you want.
No.
It will not help you.
Yeah, I know. No, I don't. I'm not cheating.
I know you wouldn't.
How dare you. Why am I putting shading? I don't got time for shading. I got 1 minute.
Yeah, oh god. Oh yeah, right.
Oh, my stomach is making noises now.
Yeah, I make it a little over. I'm kind of liking this a bit. But I won't keep you.
I'll give myself 30 seconds for the fucking of the lights that I had to do. But that's all I'm doing. I remember they had big, square fingers. And bandage arms? Were they the original bandage arms? I think so.
Might be, yeah.
They're like, bandage arms. It's so hot right now. I do fall for that trope. I designed so many characters with bandage arms. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Now you know.
Because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuck with me.
Yeah, I think, like, I was like, why do I still draw biceps this weird? And I realized, dang, Dragon Ball, like, Z, Akira Toriyama's anatomy style is, like, ingrained. It's too deep.
Oh god, he's got such squat legs. I don't know what's happening here. I'm... I hate it. But why did it go... Like, why does it say turtles on a half shell? Like, wouldn't that imply that, like, they've had their shell done cracked open? God, I have drawn so much better things in 5 minutes, but for some reason, on the stream, put on the spot, with weird shit that I don't draw, wrecks me.
It's the improvisation. It racks with a lot of how you
That's what you get.
create
What is
things.
that? I don't know what that is, guys. There's your turtle. He's gotta say, hold on. I remember he says this. There you go. There's your 5-minute Michelangelo.
Oh man, I'll look in a little bit.
Now I want to fix him. It's like, no, this is 5 minutes. I'm done. Terrible. Oh god. I'm putting there.
You know, okay. Well, how quickly can I finish this up?
I don't know how quickly. I mean, that looks pretty good the way it is.
And then, yeah, I will hold myself back from doing any secondary color. I wanted, like, the hair to be a little more ridiculous, but... Oh, wait. Signature part about the bolter, she's got this little hair tuft. That's... I don't know if I can do it.
She got a cowlick. Or cowlick. Cowlick?
Cowlick, yeah. I don't know if it makes sense on Splinter here.
I have to remind myself that I know how to draw something.
Okay. Yeah. I think this is good. I don't know what else. The tail's somewhere in there. There. Okay, sure. I'm gonna call that good for me. All right, let me see what you got.
Turtle.
Oh, where did you? Okay. I'm waiting for stream to catch up. Or did it like?
Did you what?
That's cute. Look at him. He looks like he's up to some mischief.
He looks like his legs are not anything like what they probably are supposed to look like.
But I do see what you mean. Like you were trying to think about, like, well, it should look like one of the guys from the show, like in a rubber suit.
Yeah, because at first I was like, I'm gonna give him animal legs. I'm like, nope, man in a suit. They were not on stilts.
I do like it. He's got a lot of charm, and like I said, he looks like he's ready to do some crime as a ninja would.
Ninjas do crime.
Yeah. Can I like fit more whiskers in here?
Now I'm just drawing something else so I can remind myself that I can draw
something
semi-decent in 5 minutes.
Right.
I think mostly, like, just putting the time limit on yourself. Because it's like, I draw plenty of things in 5 minutes that are good. But once you have, like, you actually put the time limit on yourself, then your brain just is like, no.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. These need to be like... Wait. Maybe. No. It's weird. I can't, like, add any whiskers to the other side. It just doesn't look right. Do like that. That looks like a smile or... whatever. I'll leave it be. Alright, Art Viking, if you're present, this is your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle inspired character with a Bolter cosplay on. So, there you go.
Now you need to put him on the turtle level.
You keep pressing for a turtle level.
But now you got a Master Splinter.
That I have a sprite ready to go.
And you could have turtles falling. Secret cow level.
It would be kind of... No, it would not be easy to just put this into the game and replace how the animation system worked for the Bolter. It's a lot more complicated.
You know, you just have him standing on a platform being all like, yes, my child. And then, like, every time you dodge a turtle going, like, you just gotta animate his hair a little bit and maybe give him, like a basic idol.
I can kind of see it.
Turtle level, turtle.
Okay.
Level.
Okay, I'm gonna save this out. Let's let's see.
Right, this is a little cheats and hacks for my like second 5-minute drawing because dragons are fucking easy. But
Ooh, yeah, that's already looking pretty neat.
but I needed to prove that I could remember how to draw. I needed to prove it to myself. Something not shit.
Oh yeah. You are not shit, Audrey. Let me tell you.
It's still not a great drawing either.
let me reiterate to you. You always do great work. Always proud of the stuff you do.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey. I would put that Michelangelo drawing straight on the fridge.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna go.
Meanwhile, this Master Splinter drawing is like, I kind of want to work on it more, but I'm gonna save a separate file off and then maybe do that. I'll send Dan over. I'll send Dan this version though.
For the turtle level?
No, not the turtle. Listen,
For the turtle
when
level.
I'm done with everything else,
Turtle level.
when we're done with everything else, and I have all that free time before I launch the game, which won't happen. Yeah, we can think about some Easter eggs that are done, and I'll open like a group thread and be like, all right, what Easter eggs y'all want
Turtle
that
level.
I can maybe hide? And I know what your answer is already.
I just want them to fall from the sky and you gotta dodge them and they're going Gah! Every time they fall. Or maybe every time you hit one they go Gah! Because maybe it might be too confusing if you have them raining and they're just constantly making the Gah! Sound. So maybe it's just when you hit them.
There's actually no laser in the level. You're just trying to
It's
get through
dodging turtles.
Turtle rain. Just a turtle rain.
Like you find out like so at the end of the game, she escapes or whatever, and then, like, what universe did she escape into? One that's raining turtles! Everyone retreated into the underground because it's non-stop raining turtles, and if you're outside, you're either slipping on turtles, they're trying to hump your clogs, or they're just getting their brain in you.
Ew, oh my god! Jesus!
I haven't finished this one yet.
I have a very clear answer of what the ending of Tower Bolt is, and it is not that.
You're missing out.
Well, Audrey, I'm technically good to wrap whenever you're. If you need to go, I'm good to wrap whenever.
No, I'm yeah, I think I could be good. I'm like, I just need to get up and move around a bit. I still got work I gotta do, but I also can't keep putting this headset on for hours. Oh shit.
Yeah, please take care of yourself. I'm just stuck on trying to jump your clogs. Yeah, that was a very dense and very specific situation you just outlined, Audrey. Are you okay?
My brain's weird.
Oh.
I just remember the video of the tortoise humping somebody's Uggs, or not their Uggs, their
I don't. Yeah, I don't know of that exactly, but now you know, I know it's a reference to something now. At least, okay.
Sometimes my chaos makes sense. Sometimes. Anyways.
Yeah. Let's wrap up here. I'll go to my ending soon screen. Well, I'm good to chat for a little bit, but as far as streams that are coming up. Well, first, thank you, chat, for hanging out today. Always a joy to have you around, and I appreciate all you hanging out and looking at our work and heckling us and maybe learning something about art or making games or both or giving suggestions about turtles. I don't know.
Thanks for letting us emotionally scar you.
No. Yeah, Audrey, I've really enjoyed doing these like Wednesday kind of creative slash Christ, thank you, Raylan. Ow. For the vinyl pipe sound. What timing? Like I really enjoyed these streams. Playing like ow.
Maybe
Um,
not.
at some point, I think like I'm gonna be very close to like finishing some levels, but I think I will probably still have some work I can do on stream that will be easy for my brain to do without that I can do and talk to people while also hanging out. But yeah, always feel free to hit me up for Wednesdays. Um, let's see what else. I will be streaming tomorrow with Morgan and the Absolute Worst Gamers, Kazmara. I'll be with her streaming more Super Mario World. We're about maybe 60-70% through the game, and we're like kind of finding all the secrets and stuff. It's a fun time if you like watching us. It's a very different vibe than this game development streams I'm doing here. But if you like,
This is calm,
just,
Brandon.
You know, yeah, this is me where I'm like, I'm locked in to do work, and when I'm locked in to have fun, it's a different energy. Yeah, so I'll be doing that tomorrow at noon PST and on Friday noon PST, and then most of us will be back on Monday to play more co-op games together, probably more Repo. And sorry you won't be able to make it, Audrey, but
Godspeed, Dan. Godspeed.
We'll try not to give Dan too much trouble. Yeah, and I think that's all the stuff I have. Do you have anything you want to plug or talk about, Audrey?
No, I think this is probably my last stream for a week. Because I will be out until late Monday, and I'll probably be sleeping most of that Tuesday. So I won't be back for unless I do some kind of like I might try to do some kind of impromptu thing on like Friday where I'm like, here's my booth set up, but that will be like a very brief thing if I do manage. It very much depends on Wi-Fi. We'll see.
Yeah, I've never done in the field streaming like that. So yeah, if you do that, I hope. Well, good luck. And in general too, good luck with the convention and Monsterpalooza and everything. I hope it's cool.
Yeah, fingers
crossed.
crossed.
And you sell a lot there. Yeah.
Yeah. Last year I guess I technically lost money last year going, so I'm hoping this year's better.
Yeah, maybe people will be like, oh, it's you, and there'll be a bigger crowd. You know, there's a lot of variables to it.
Yeah, we'll see. There's also a lot of people selling stuff. There's becoming more and more people selling the same kind of things as me too, so there's a lot more competition. But hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll see.
Yeah, as most you can do, right? Just gotta do your best, and
I can't help it.
I gotta see how it turns out.
Yeah, I put out my shit. Hope that I got shit that resonates with people. Well, you can.
Yeah, you've been putting, like I said, over the last couple streams, I feel like you've been putting out a lot of cool like artwork that I think people should like when you go out there. I can't be there in person to bully people and to be like, look at our work, see how cool it is. How dare you not look
at it.
Anyway, Jack, bye.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Have a good week in my absence.
Take care, everyone. I'll see you all next time.
Yeah. Watch these nerds scream at each other on Monday for me. Heckle them for me.
Yay. Yeah.